In this third section, we're gonna go over how to process the tenant charges. So from the home page, you could click on accounting here, click on accounts receivable, click on monthly postings, and we select the property which we're gonna record the charges. So if it's this property here, we click OK, or if we want to do all of them, we could select all of them, but for the time being we're just gonna go work on with one. So we select the property that we want to work on, we select the month that we're gonna post the charges to the tenant's profile. So right now we're working on June, so we select June, we click display. So here's gonna populate all the charges that have been recorded as recurrent charges for the respective tenants. So we could double check to make sure everything is accurate, and once we double check everything, we click on post to GL, and here's gonna give you a control number. So we could click on the control number. Like each of the control number can be we could go into the control number. So we could start with this one, and we make sure that is posted, the batch has been posted. So here we could go back to the tenant's profile. So remember, whichever words that are green highlighted, we could go into that profile. So here we have the tenant, we could click on the tenant, it'll take us back to the tenant's profile, and we go on ledger, and here we could see that the charge for June has been posted, and the amount is posted and is currently being added to the tenant's ledger. So now another way we could manually put in that charge is, once we go to the tenant's profile, we could click on add charge here, and we select the date that we want to add the charge. So let's say we're doing it for July, we click on July 1st. We make sure that the post month is the same month as the charge date. So we click on post month for July 2023, and we select the charge that we're gonna put in, which is rent, and the amount. And here the notes, we could put in a note to make sure that, to distinguish why this charge was put into the tenant's ledger, so that way if whenever we print out the tenant's ledger, we could easily see why that charge is for. So I usually put the month and the year of the charge, and we click save, and you see here the outstanding balance of the tenant has increased. So we could click on ledger here, and it'll show us the new charge that's been added to the tenant's profile. And once those charges has been added, we could click on, if we feel like we missed anything, we could click on a report that would show us all the charges that are being recorded, or all the charges that has been recorded to the tenant's ledger. So to do so, we could go to reporting, click on accounts receivable, and here we have different reports that we could run to show us the charges that haven't been paid, or the charges that are outstanding. So we have AR analytics, receivable detail by charge code. This report will show us all the different charges based on the code we select, and we have the charge register and the unpaid charges. So if we click on unpaid charges, it's gonna take us here, and this will show us all the unpaid charges by property and by tenant. So we could download that into an Excel file, and we could play around with it to see